So today I'm going to explain about the phase shift key method. Okay, the phase shift key method, it is a like a type of our digital to analog conversion method. Okay, here the phase shift key, like whenever the transaction will be taken place, okay, during that time our frequency as well as amplitude will be remain same. Only it is going to vary, or it is go only it is going like a phase, it is going to changes. Okay, the variation will be happens at the phase level, not only amplitude level and frequency level. The frequency and amplitude here remaining same, means constant. Okay, it is only variation is happen at the phase level. Here we are going to talk about two phase. One is like 0th degree phase, another one is 180-degree phase. Okay, okay, when the 180-degree will be works and when the 0th degree will be happens, means the phase will be occur. Okay, these two is a very important in the phase shift here. I'll show you with the help of diagram how it is going to happen. Then before that, our like PSK, it is like it is very robust than the our amplitude shift key. Okay, here see, you look at this is the diagram of our phase shift key. Okay, our phase shift key, if it is the value, okay, the value will be 1, or okay, the data it should be 1 bit. Okay, during that time the signal or the peak, it should be starts from 0th degree. See, you look at this diagram. See, the value will be 1, or the data value will be 1 here. See, our phase it is going to start from the 0th degree. See, this is the 0th degree, it is going to starts. Okay, and again it is going to end with the again 0th degree here. Okay, starting and ending. Okay, the starting bit it is going to end starts from the 0th degree, but if it is 0, okay, the data value will be 0. Okay, the phase it is going to start with the 180 degree. Okay, see, this is the 180 degree here. See, the like the sine wave, it is comes under low level, means the low position. Okay, lower level to higher level, but the data will be 1. Okay, the degree will be 0, means should be upper level. See the difference between sine wave here. See, this is the 1. Okay, 1 bit how the degree will be start, and if it is 0 means how the degree will be start. See, if it is 0 degree, okay, our sine wave it is going to, our phase it is going to generate it from our phase it is going to start from the 180 degree level. See, like that I am going to distribute it all the values. Okay, then the implementation of our BSK, again our BSK also here, our phase shift key also, like it is going to talk about our two levels, that is binary phase shift key as well as the multi-level phase shift key. Our binary phase shift key, like it is going to like convert the digital signal, okay, with the help of oscillator. Our oscillator, again it is going to contain the voltage control oscillator, means based on the input level it is going to changes the result. See, this is what our binary amplitude shift key. Okay, finally whatever the result we got, that all the results, or that all the data, it should be a modulated signals. Then what is the final method, that will be quadrature PSK. The quadrature phase shift key, okay, it is going to increase the bit rate as well as the signal element. Okay, our like quadrature PSK, it is going to parallelize the bit stream, so that very two incoming bits are split up into PSK carrier frequency. One carrier frequency is phase like a phase shifted 90 degree from in the other in the quadrature. Okay, how it is, if I'll show it in this next diagram. See, this is what our QPSK. Here I have taken group of data, or is it two value I have taken, and then I'm going to divide it into 2 by 1 converter. I'm going to use the 2 by 1. I have taken first one to 0 by 0, I got 0. Okay, again 1 divided by 0, I got 1. So 0 divided by 1, yes, 0. 1 divided by 1, 1. See, the resultant of this value, okay, the resultant of this value, okay, I have divided from the given input value. So this is what we call it as 2 by 1 converter. Okay, see, based on like whatever we got finally value, based on that I'm going to draw the digital signal. See, if it is 0, yes, low, means there is no transaction is happening. If it is 1, yes, the digital signal it should be high, means the signal will be high. If it is 0, low level signal. If it is 1, yes, it should be high level signal. Then this is the carrier signal. So carrier signal will be common. Okay. Then if it is 0, yes, our phase will be starts from lower level to mean it should be a 180 degree. Okay, see, this is a 180 degree. If it is 1, yes, the starting phase degree should be a 0th degree. See, this is 0th degree. Yes, if it is 0, yes, our starting degree should be a 180 degree. See, see the difference. 1, okay, if it is 1, see how where is the like a signal will be starts. Okay, if it is 0, see the starting point. This is the difference between 1 and 0. Okay, then like that I'm going to split up with all the values. See what is minor. Okay, wherever we got minus value, okay, means we are going to consider as that value should be in the 180 degree, means the phase it is going to start from the 180 degree. Okay, if all the positive values, okay, that during that time we supposed to consider this phase will be starts from 0th degree. Okay, so this is what our PQPSK implementation technique. The next one is constellation diagram. That is a constellation diagram. It is going to it is going to helping to us. It is like, to define our amplitude phase of the signal when we are using two different carriers, carrier frequency, one from quadrature of the other. Okay, the quadrature amplitude modulation is a combination of our amplitude shift key as well as the phase shift key. Okay, here see this is the diagram of our constellation diagram. Here I am going to split it, divide it into two things here. One is x-axis, another one is y-axis. Okay, if it is x-axis, I am going to represent the phase, okay, inside. Okay, then if it is x-axis, I am going to represent the quadrature carrier. See how here I am going to explain. See, this is the out of this is the boundary. Okay, this I'm going to fix in the boundary. Okay, somewhere the dot will be, okay, I'm going to put the dot. Okay, dot is out of the boundary. Okay, so this is not a inside the boundary. Okay, this should be outside the boundary. Okay, that I'm going to represent at the x-axis level. Okay, then inside the face or inside the boundary, okay, every data will be access to the our x-axis. Here I'm going to consider the length of the amplitude as well as the phase, means a degree. Okay, within the phase, means within means inside the phase. Okay, outside the phase only I'm going to access the value. Okay, that value I'm going to call it as a quadrature value or quadrature frequency. So this is the difference of our consolidation diagram. Thank you.